Hello. Hello. Where is everyone? Well, I guess since no one's here at the moment, I'm going to sit here and adjust my schedule for next week. While I'm going to give people some time to come in. Okay, next week is the 23rd to the 29th. 23rd to the 29th. There's not going to be a stream Sunday. Let's do a late stream at 5 on Monday. I want to play on Monday. What do I want to play? It's a very good question. What have I got on my list right now? Let's see. Pop out my chat before I forget. Okay, since also let's change the music. A little more calm, something a little more calming. Yeah, this one. While I figure out my schedule, let me pull up Steam. What do I got? What do I got? What do I have installed right now? Don't know. What do I not have installed? What should I play? Also, if anyone is watching this VOD after stream ends, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of waiting. I'm doing my schedule. I'm gonna sit here and just kind of fix this up. Give some people a chance to get in here, because this will be the thrilling conclusion to this episode of Phoenix Wright. What am I in the mood for? I mentioned Doom. Maybe I play Doom. Maybe. I could go back to Dwarf Fortress. Maybe... maybe we go back to Hitman. Could do that. Get started on a Kenshi game. I forgot to loop these. Whatever, this is fine. Boop, boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. Back in playing Middle Earth. Shadow of War. I need to finish that. I'd like to finish that on stream. Even though it's like a fucking 30-hour game to complete. Well, we did finish Resident Evil 4, which is 20 hours. Damn, I don't know what the fuck I want to play, dude. This is the worst thing about being like a gamer with like some fucking ADHD. You just don't know what you want to play. You just sit here and look at your fucking library and just don't know what you want to play. Sucks. Oh, here we go. What about Pro Cycling Manager 2015? No, I'm good. I don't know what the fuck I want to do, dude. I don't know. I kind of want to play something that's kind of chill. Something chill. Something chill and laid back for like this next week, because I've been kind of blowing up my voice this week. I've been playing Void Bastards as well, which is like fucking stressful. What do they have on the Xbox Game Pass right now? Homestead Arcana. A farming witch, pioneer of the range that has been mysteriously corrupted by miasma. This looks cute. Why don't we check this game out? Hey, Crow. Mama miasma. Yeah, I'm just looking at my... I'm trying to, like, update my schedule since we're having a slow day today. I started early today, so... Yeah. I've got shit to do later this afternoon. How you doing, Crow? I'm looking at this game. It's on the Xbox Game Pass. It just came out, called Homestead Arcana. I'm thinking I might check it out next week. Overnight fucking me, dude. I'm going to bed right now. Oh no, dude. Oh. Asia time zone shit. Oh. Is that where you are right now? Damn, brother. Well, hey, hopefully you get some sleep. Or are you like jet lagged or something? Or are you just from... Are you like from Asia? I'm not sure if I asked you before. It's just when I'm living? Oh. Okay. Well, Hey man, I hope you get some good rest. Thanks for you know. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure I remember asking you, and you said you're in Penn. I thought I remembered that. Yeah. I guess this like yeah okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear it, dude. I just recently got my sleeping schedule back in order, so I know the pain. Well, hey, well if you know you just came in here to say hi, I appreciate it. You should get some sleep, man. Damn. Asia time zone. That's fucked up. Yeah, I think I'll check that game out next week. Do 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 do. I just read. You just. My squad of no hives will recruit skeletons and reprogram thrall masters to be the industrial core of the hiveless faction. I also tried with the Western Hive with these. Only took me 150 in-game days to figure out what I was doing to do besides take out the Dust King. LOL. Didn't get the mob Scrub has with the free hivers, so it's harder to find them. Oh, okay. Dude, nice. I have a German friend who's a Malaysian. I'm literally living their time by the hour. Oh, wow. Wow. Exact opposite the normal East Coast American. I don't envy you, my friend. I don't envy you. That's something I wouldn't wish on anybody. Earlier this week, I was just absolutely fucking miserable with my sleeping schedule. Alright. Monday, we're going to try out Homestead Arcana. Maybe Tuesday we'll try it. We'll play it again. If we like it, that is. Wednesday no stream, Thursday no stream. Oh, Thursday will be to be determined. Feels like there's less than 24 hours in the day, so it feels like all I would do is sleep if I got a healthy amount of it. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It just... I don't know. It's just like... Whenever you're like, you are in the sleep debt, like you've been like staying up and you're fucked up on sleep schedule, and you have to make up for what you've lost, it just feels like you're sleeping as often as you can, just so you can... You know, just so you can feel satisfied, feel like you're rested. It's miserable. I think Thursday will. I don't know what I want to do there. See, I can always predict what I want to play like at the start of the week, but at the end of the week, I don't know what the fuck I want to do. Sleep debt god, yeah. Please, Lord. Whatever entity is in charge of my fucking my debt. I'm like, listen, I know I took out a loan, but come on. These interest rates are fucked. We'll say Thursday will be a community poll game. I'll put up a poll Wednesday. We'll do that. There we go. So true. Yeah, it's just awful, dude. Awful. Alright, well, I have my schedule sorted now. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and watch this game. Oh. I think that's enough of that. The night seems to go faster than the day, so if you want to put your life at 2 times speed, work overnight, yeah. Yeah. I would not want to work, like, night shifts. I don't think I can manage it. Like, I like the solitude of the night, but I also don't like how fucking, like, after a while it just gets too lonesome and depressing. Alright. We've already talked to you. We already done this. Experienced night owl, though. Yeah. My sleeping schedule always gets fucked up, but I'm usually staying up all night. That's how I was not too long ago. For like a month straight, I was a night owl. Awful. Awful. I much prefer being a morning person. And I never thought I would fucking be able to do that. I never thought I'd be able to say that. It's like, oh, I like being a morning person, because, like, all my years of going to school, I fucking hated waking up in the morning. But now that I'm an adult, with, like, responsibilities and a social life, the morning is where it's at. Wake up in the morning, interact with people, hang out, do cool stuff, finish work, and then, you know, hang out for the rest of the night, and then go to bed. I walk home at 7 a.m. and it's bliss. Yeah. Peaceful. Yeah, mornings are very peaceful and serene. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's go to the detention center. Let's check up on Edgeworth. September 27th, detention center, visitors room. You look as grim as always. Humph. 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 Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? If it's evening, you just rush to get home, I feel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's a mood. That's right. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Whenever it's at night and you leave from some responsibility and you're just going home or whatever, you're just like, I just want to go home and relax and do my thing. But in the morning, it's just like, wow, really peaceful. It's nice out here. Sun is shining. There's like a light breeze. Kind of nice. The beauty of nature is out. While they gag your way home, yeah. And you're like, you know what? It's so nice this morning. I wonder if there's any place open I could eat. You know, I could eat or like get a coffee. You know, that'd be great. Oh yeah, let me just go out and do this and wow. I can stop by someplace on the way home. It's great. It's great. Class trial. What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh. Oh, right, yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. Yeah, our whole backstory is that in 3rd grade, we got accused of stealing Edgeworth's lunch money. But he forgave us and yelled at everyone because they had no evidence that I stole it, or Phoenix stole it. And because Phoenix was so grateful that he got defended in class that he became a defense attorney. Yeah. That's our complex backstory. That said, that does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said he wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it. Oh, hello. Kiana. I hope I pronounced your name right. Kiana Kazlana. Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just chatting with Edgeworth, about his dark past. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. How are you doing, Kiana? If you're still here. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Damn, Edgeworth. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Anything I can show him? That's okay, I won't show him that. Alright, I'm sorry, I won't show him that. Maybe that was in poor taste. Maybe that was not a good idea. I'm gonna leave. Let's see if Grossberger's around. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? I don't know, don't be a horse. Guess we'll have to come back later. This motherfucker's never in his office. Hey, man. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Well, I guess Gumshoe's out as well. Guess we're going to Gourd Lake. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. What? Gumshoe, control yourself. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Alright, bye. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Ah! No one can go to the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble, haha. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. Bye, Gumshoe. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. You're kidding me. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha! Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Guess let's go into the shack. Love Shack. Caretaker Shack. Yeah. Oh, it's Polly. Polly's still here. Nobody's home. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hey, it's Polly. Still great voice acting. Thank you, Crow. Thank you. Hello, guys. I'm going to be right back in just a minute or two. I gotta go help Mother carry some things in. I'll be right back. Doop, 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 doop. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. Hello! Hello! What? I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! Hello! What? You examine the safe now? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on there? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. It's exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. Oh shit. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Alright. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. I'm sure that's all that's in here. Let's just get out of here. Grossberg said I should go to his place, so I guess we'll go to Grossberg's place. Entrance. Then Wright and Co. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. I'm fucking going. Leave me alone. I have to fucking, like, navigate to 13 different places before I can go where I want to go. Bro. This dude's not even here. Alright, let's go to the detention center then. Show Edgeworth the note. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Ah! Oh, yeah! Exclamation. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says, this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? The bear? The bear? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Alright, let's ask him about it, I guess. Johnny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long. It felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. Hey, Thomas. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claim the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah? Something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. Crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Alright. Send me your fucking life story, dude. Jeez. Save it for your blog, pal. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? A dream about my father's killing. In the dark. Help! I can't. Yeah, we've seen this. We saw this. I can't breathe! You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you. Ah! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! Ah. No, Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the last 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Oh, the plot thickens. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Now we go to Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. Boo-hoo-hoo. Boo-hick, sniffle, sob. Crime wine, sniffle, boo-hoo. I see. Now Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well, also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. Which leads me to surmise Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. That word tripped me up. It was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney, without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma's an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The results? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. That Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. That's now that I think about it. Seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's getting a little ridiculous. Only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Okay, let's show him the letter. Aha! Well, this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? You have any idea who wrote this? Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. Ugh. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation. God, I can't fucking speak. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in this many... Oh my god. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Before we continue, I'm going to fucking use some nasal spray. I'll be right back. I'm back. My nose. My nose. Alright. Actually, let me open this drink. Delicious. If I can get this lid back on. Please? Get back on? Please? I'm begging you. This cap won't go back on the bottle. I think that did it. The other day, my mother, she went out with one of her friends to go thrift shopping and yard sailing and shit, and came back with a bunch of fucking various drinks for me. So hell yeah. All right. Hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. And it sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go on as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes. He just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! We have to hurry. December 27th. Yeah. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. What's this? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. I must have been looking in it recently. Label says unsolved cases. Evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Oh no. Forward profile Karma. No. Forward profile Manfred von Karma. Cursed. Ah! Von Karma. You. How did you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. You can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma? you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Huh. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, he will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma's going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Yeah. I guess we're showing the letter. Guess we think he wrote it. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Out of my way! We got tased. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Uh-oh. Maya, open your eyes. Maya, wake up. The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Damn, bitch. Go easy on yourself, shit. You're not that bad. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Gotta do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Hey, nice. All right, it's the final day. It's the final trial. This will be the conclusion. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Mile. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh yeah, pal! Is that Gumshoe? What's got into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Oh, come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. What do we have to present? Bailiff trapped in elevator with the... Wait a second. Wait a minute. I didn't read this part. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with Edgeworth's. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. I didn't fucking know that. I should read this. Air elevator was oxygen depleted. Time of incident, no clues found on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with his son Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in his heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. Alright. Polly Jenkins. Interesting. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Went to buy food for Polly. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. He only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Someone messaged me? Who's fucking messaging me? Oh. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. Glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. It's getting heated. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with this stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. I guess this was a time before dental records. No! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Maybe I will. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore loser. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. Got him in a technicality. I have a right to do as you suggested. Humph. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yeah, I'm doing it. We're cross-examining the parrot. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Polly, I'm sorry you got involved in this. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring you. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Hello? Hello? Ah? Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Hello. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? I recall 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6. What? I can get Polly to say that here. That will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. What? That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. What? Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. What's your name? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us his proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof of the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is the DL6 case file. We learned that his fiancée was Polly Jenkins. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is his proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name? The suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. She's only 7 years old! Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We need some other corroborating evidence. I think we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. We got this. Very well, witness. You may continue. What's the safe number? Also, is there anything I need to, like, present for that? Yeah, it'll be summary. Case summary. If that pops up. Hopefully it doesn't. Maybe I'll get her to say the numbers of that safe. Huh? That safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to a caretaker's true identity? Yeah. The case file.
Take that!
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the... Yeah, okay, it's the case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. Yeah, you would, you smug prick. This has nothing to do with the date, nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. I'm starving. I know this is getting towards the conclusion, but I know no one's like sitting in here watching. I don't think anyway, so I'm gonna sneak some chips real quick. Oh. See, they can't catch me eating on stream if they're not here. Idiot. Oh. It's a well-deserved snack, too. I think I've been doing great in this case so far. Wow. One more. All right. Witness, tell us your name. Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. No. It's okay. Oh, shit. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes. It was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really. But he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. That's fucking depressing, dude. I'm so sorry. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, package arrived. There was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond, Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yay! Yay! We did it! That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. Revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. What do I do? Raise an objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. I'll be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Oh, fuck. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations which ends today. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. Crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Holy shit. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Dude, I'm getting another stack. Holy shit. I'll be right back. No one can stop me from getting a snack. No one. Oh. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy! Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. We'll go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. On Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? What up, idiot? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about this dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure, began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it in Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We're stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff, Yana Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I think we can present the case file here. Objection! Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You have a point. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that the second firing of the pistol was related to this incident? Maybe the picture? There's a bullet hole right here. That seems kind of extraneous. And no, that's sus as shit.
Take that!
Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please, please, get a clue. Show the judge a contradiction in the photo. This gun hole. This bullet hole. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Ugh. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet was never found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. And how do you explain the bullet hole? You fucking idiot. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. What? Like what? Someone like fucking like threw a javelin through the window? Are you stupid? Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, Mr. Von Karma says the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fired. Afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. Just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, it was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no, he's accepted the guilt. Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. So many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? I feel like I need to object here. I feel like I need to object here. Oh, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the game. Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oof. Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet. He is flashing up on us. What? What did you just say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist, but where? Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? Well, we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer. I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? The murderer had to find it. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murder, what does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hits you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. What if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. That would mean... the murderer came from outside, yes. Huh. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop him, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness, and the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. Can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something. Really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Ooh. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, they've indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Let's say it now. Why not? Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. The what? Von Karma! Von Karma? He's got a fucking evil grin. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? You're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Von Karma pulled a bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I can show evidence. I still have it. I still have it. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Mr. Von Karma was shot is the metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Imagine, like, having a bullet in your arm for fucking 15 years. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Ugh. I refuse! You refuse? Well, refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Hey, Kez, you came at the climax. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You! It was you! I was afraid this would happen. Hello, I definitely did, didn't I? Yeah, you showed up right at the fucking end. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Not all of it. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Because we grabbed the bullet. We had the bullet. We snagged it from him before he could fucking take it. Yeah, Kez, to catch anyone up. Oh. We went to the records room again, ran into Von Karma. He stole all of the evidence on the case, admitted that he had instructed Yanni Yogi, the boat rental shop guy, to kill Richard Hammond and frame Edgeworth. And then he tried to take all the evidence, but Maya managed to snag one thing off of him. This bullet. Before fucking literally Von Karma tased us and knocked us unconscious. We can prove that bullet is linked from the ballistic markings. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Now, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? He's getting mad. That scream, well, that's the horrific noise that Edgeworth remembered. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Yeah, apparently this guy, the bailiff, freaking out because they were auction deprived, and Edgeworth threw the gun that landed on the ground, and he thought he killed his own dad. That's why we're in this trial. He's trying to frame Edgeworth for killing his own father. No, get away! Get away from my father! Bang. But this shot actually struck Von Karma. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Only you could dare defy me! So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. On Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. Never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. Sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job! Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now! End it! Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Holy shit. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Nick! Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Varney Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoa! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Oh my god, Lotta's here. Lotta! Y'all were great in there! Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth! Congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? He's not the hot dog guy from the park. It's Larry. Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? It's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? Huh? What a weird amount. It's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? Yeah, also, Kez, you might have missed our dark past, our tragic backstory, where in 3rd grade, Phoenix Wright was accused of stealing the lunch money of Miles Edgeworth. It was $38 exactly. But Miles defended us. And that's why we became a defense attorney. And apparently Larry wasn't at school that day. So Phoenix got accused. $38? No. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came into school anyway. And he saw the money lying there. The rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. Whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I only had known, I'd have become a prosecutor! Same goes for me. Only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me. Switching all these voices is stressful. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Good ending, yeah! 5:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whoa. Went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this, a letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, and training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged medium, a spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Oh no, Maya. Goodbye? What time is it? Ah! The first trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it!
Hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. That's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Yeah, you grabbed the bullet.
Take that!
A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Aww. Thanks, Nick. I'm not going to cry. This is I've already done this part of the game. I've played this before. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
Woohoo! Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Fucking love this game. There's so much more too. So it's not over yet. Huh? Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah. Fucking idiot. Like, fucking 10 people made this game. Who? Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. This is the tutorial prosecutor, so yeah, kinda, he did. Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. These are all the characters we've all run into. From the past cases. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, those days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know they're finally putting... Okay, I can't read all that. I can't read that fast. I'm sorry. Sorry, old lady. That lady's name is Wendy Oldbag. I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know? It's from the third case, I believe. The Steel Samurai. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Oh, it's this fucking kid. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit? Ugh, what a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Is the dude... Wait. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there was a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Ghost, huh? I think I know who that ghost is. Yep, there she is. That's Mia on the left. That's the ghost. Oh, this is sweet. I love this. Thank you, Capcom, for such a goofy-ass game. Yes, we would like to save our progress up to this point. Been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Oh, this is leading into the next trial. There is a secret 5th trial at the end of this game. There's one more left before this game is finished. And then we have 2 more games to play. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be starting this one today. Because, for one, it's almost been 3 hours, which I'm surprised, honestly, that it took that long. That means this case was this is like a 9-hour case. Oh my god. But yeah, it was 8 hours. It was 8 hours, because I only did two? Yes? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do math. Yeah, that was a 9-hour case, or 8-hour case. It was long. These cases are long. And this next one is even longer, but it's probably my favorite one so far. I think this next one's literally like a fucking 9-hour, 10-hour case. Yeah, I've gone on long enough today, I think. I'm kind of tired. I have a meeting in an hour, and I'm sweaty. I am sweating because it's starting to get hot out here, and it's yeah. I just want to fucking shower or something. I feel nasty. But hey, Kez, thank you for coming in and hanging out at the end. This is a pretty slow day for the stream, so at least you got to see the epic climactic ending. But I'm going to I'm going to end the stream, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Close. Is that we already saved the game? So. Yeah. Bye, guys. We're gonna end the stream here. The next time I stream, I did my schedule at the very beginning of the stream. Will be Monday. We're gonna be checking out a new game that just came out to the Xbox Game Pass called Homestead Arcana. It looks cute. I want to check it out. So yeah. Bye. So long. See you next time. Have a good Sunday. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.